Warning, this show contains inappropriate language and graphic nudity. Well, it is a radio show and you won't be able to see it, but just the thought makes you throw up in your mouth a bit.
The world has given us great men of strength and fortitude, who on a daily basis provide us with maturity, leadership, dedication, and a hard work ethic that makes this world a better place. These are not those men. Welcome to the Idiot Show. Your weekly escape into the mundane. A show unlike any other. A show dedicated to life and the idiots who stand out. Here are your hosts and the biggest idiots of them all, Rob, Mark, and Steve. Let the madness begin.
Here we go. We need to let it go. Idiot Show, episode number 7, and I'm here in the cave with the boys.
Set.
We do apologize. Mark's been researching his
Nana. Rocky Saganuk.
No. There's only one number 7.
Phil Esposito.
McDonald.
Lanny frickin' McDonald.
Yeah, but he went to number 9, though, I calculated
he'll
too,
always be
right?
number 7.
He's number 7. He's
Phil
a leap 7.
Esposito was number 7.
He's still not Lanny McDonald.
That's right.
He
There's
didn't
only
have
one
the
Lanny.
duster.
That's right.
The red duster. It's a ginger duster.
The Rob Street. Streeter. The cookie duster.
Now, I do apologize for Rob's behavior this evening. We're not entirely sure what happened to him. I think it's too much sun. Either way.
I think it's sun and rum and the fact that we were late.
Justin Bieber looks like a lesbian.
Justin Bieber is a lesbian.
Oh, look.
I'm good. I'm recording a show. I don't need to watch Justin Bieber. I don't like Justin Bieber. I find him arrogant little prick.
He's Canadian. Go
I don't give
Canada.
a shit.
He's
If a
better
piece
than...
of shit was from Canada, I don't give a shit. It's still a piece of shit.
He's already $2.85 into the swear jar.
It's an investment in my future.
So, how was your week? Good week? Well, you've had a busy week. You got the never-ending honey-do list week.
And I might have messed up his electrical.
Oh, you know what? Before we get too far in, I just want to raise a glass.
Okay.
We lost another icon. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Nick Menza, drummer from Megadeth.
Yes.
Passed away last night.
51 years old.
Yeah. At least, you know what? If you're going to go, at least go doing something you love. At least he went on stage.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collapsed on stage and that was it.
Yeah.
Like in concert?
Yeah. He was with his other band.
Oh.
Yeah, at a little club. And, yeah.
So
They figured it
I
was
want
a
to
heart
go playing hockey, eating a cheeseburger, drinking a Ryan Coke, and having sex at the same time.
So pretty much your average Wednesday night.
Minus the sex part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's true. Oh, you know what?
How would you want to go?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I always said if I ended up with a terminal illness, I would grab my kayak and head for Niagara Falls.
But then you're going as a drowning.
Yeah, but you don't know how sudden that's going to be, though.
That's
the thing.
Your instant
That could be
reflexes.
dragged out. I'd want to go suddenly.
Yeah. Blaze of
when I'm
glory type of
sleeping
thing.
or-
like, yeah.
Or, you know what?
Blaze of
Or
glory.
I think that's cool that he's drumming and he just I feel bad for him.
Absolutely, but it's just
51 years old. He's not very old, but I'm sure he's lived a rock and roll lifestyle. That's
his autopsy is going to be a little different than everybody else's. I'm pretty sure.
I would want to be cremated though, right? Like a normal cremation.
You want the arrow?
'Cause you know my
pulled out to
hobby.
the-
His barbecue. I'd want to go on a smoker.
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 Oh, that would be terrible
Long and
for
slow.
everybody else.
So I'd be juicy on the inside.
Oh, your ribs smell great.
Yeah, no, those are Rob's ribs.
It's Dad's special recipe. Hey.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I already have my bottle.
Yeah?
Actually,
Your cremation bottle, your Jack Daniels bottle.
I have a Jack Daniels bottle that's actually blacked out. I got it when I was down in the States, and I'm holding on to it. that's where I want my ashes in the Jack Daniels bottle.
Now, see, I do want my ashes spread in the Black River.
Okay, it's good to know. Good to
Yeah.
know. I want to be down east. My ashes down east.
Yeah. I don't want to.
I don't. Have you come across anybody that wants to be buried anymore?
No
Dude,
plot.
nobody's like, I want to be buried. I want to the whole ceremony.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, tap a keg and get going.
Yeah, but listen, we all have loved ones who are buried and have plots and headstones and all that stuff. When was the last time you went and saw any?
I can't say much. I drive past my parents every day.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a little different. I literally have no choice. It's right there.
Right.
But I don't pull in. It's not like
that's
I'm
what I'm
pulling in.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
when, you know.
But to that point, it's like, yeah, it's not like any of
So
my other families.
what's the point of taking up real estate then?
Yeah, there's always going to be real estate of some kind. Because like the Black River's real estate, your loved ones will go to the Black River to celebrate you.
Yeah, but it
It's
doesn't
just that you
cost
don't have to-
anything.
yeah, it doesn't
You just
cost
put
you.
me in a coffee cup and drop me in the river.
Sanka.
Good point.
Yeah. Okay, I got. Have any of you ever had any exes?
I've got a few.
No, listen. Have you ever broke up with someone and really, 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 like, it's been a bitter hatred from then on?
Oh no.
Yep.
I have one ex that I don't talk to, and it's just because she pissed me off.
Like, I remember I dated this one girl, and she was really, really, really good looking. She was way out of my league. But she was the biggest bitch in the world. You know? And all my buddies would be like, oh, man, you're so lucky, she's so hot and everything else. And I couldn't stand the bitch. Like, really.
Why were you dating her?
Well,
Doesn't make any sense.
No. I think it was more or less so that I could brag. Anyway, listen to this story.
Yeah, then again, if you could do it, you would. But once you're in it, you're out.
In
I
2012,
like that. I can get that on a shirt.
listen to this story. In 2012, a Chicago man bought a car for $600, registered it to his ex-girlfriend's name, then parked it at O'Hare Airport, racked up 678 parking tickets, totaling $105,761.
Brilliant. That's hatred.
awesome.
That's hatred.
Isn't that the greatest story ever?
You gotta raise a glass.
Raise a glass
There
to
we
that guy. I guess you'll see her next Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh man. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I don't have any hatred towards my exes.
Like,
I don't hate her.
I had one. That French girl.
Oh, yeah.
But was she
Yeah.
crazy?
Oh,
Yeah, oh,
She
Yeah.
was
See, that's
crazy.
a different story. I don't. There's not too many crazies in my past.
No, and I despised her. My ex-wife, I don't despise my ex-wife. You know what? We just should have never been married.
Yeah, and
You know, we
the
go our
life
separate
moves
ways.
on.
Done and done.
No, I mean, I'm the same way. It's just, it has nothing to do with anything like that. But
No,
to do-
but that
that's
French girl,
plotting.
I have.
that guy plotted. He
That's fantastic.
He methodically thought this out. How am I going to screw her so bad?
Yeah.
But how do they come back on him? Like, do you think he would get in shit for it? Like,
Yeah, you get 50 cents.
I don't know. I don't know what would happen with that one.
yeah.
That's a well plotted
Yeah,
revenge.
that's.
But you know what? You gotta think that it might have got out of hand on him. You know what I mean? Like, he probably figured that he'd do it, and it, you know, he might rack up like 10.
They would tow it and they would
Well,
get
yeah.
impounded and then they sell it and whatever.
678 tickets for $105,000.
Yeah, in the States they're relentless with the parking tickets
Oh, yeah.
because they
Yeah, but where do you-
confiscate everything.
Okay, but
The boot.
They get the
They got
boot
the
on
boot on
there.
it.
and-
Yeah, but 678 tickets. Where do you put them all?
So here's
Like,
the
you
thing.
can only put so many under the wiper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but with our ticket thing with parking like that, there's like a 24-hour rule. You put a couple tickets,
Yeah, and then you shut
police
them
come
off.
in, and then they
Tow it.
impound it.
Yeah.
So that's where it goes. It goes to the inbound,
Right.
and that's where the money's going to rack up on the inbound.
But even our impound fees in Ontario, I know, aren't that bad. You get the tow fee, you get your impound fee of what, $48 a night or whatever.
All
it is.
depends on where it goes, though.
Yeah, but still, it's not going to be $105, $105,000. Yeah, the drinks are going down pretty fast tonight, folks.
Yeah, well, it's a long weekend.
Yeah, well, no,
But
it's
you
not.
want to know something? That leads me to the next thing. Empty glass. That's a pet peeve of mine. I made a list.
An empty glass?
I made a list of the most annoying pet peeves. I thought it would be funny to see what really bugs you.
jacks.
I mean, obviously, ex-girlfriends really was a pet peeve of that one guy. Oh, get the spatula. There you go.
The spatula to open up the Smirnoff tonight.
So here's a list. I made a list of 8, basically the top 8 pet peeves that I could find.
Now, are these personal ones or are these
No,
internet
well,
ones?
they're kind of mixed in with ones I found online and then ones that
I already know one of Rob's.
Yo,
What is
Make
it?
sure your car is clean. Holy smoke.
No,
I'm not getting in.
I left that one off. Okay, the first one on the list: unnecessary shortening of words.
Like texting?
Okay.
No, like this one really bugs me. Yeah, okay, dickhead, I heard that.
Okay.
No, the one that really bugs me is when people say "bae" instead of "babe."
Oh, yes.
That really
I hate babe, period. So, what do you go? Hey, babe.
No.
Fuck off.
Yeah, but it's even worse when they say "bae."
It's like
"Bae."
that one letter is going to kill you.
Another one is "totes"
Okay.
instead of "totally."
Yeah, no,
Nah. That's
What about
stupid.
lose?
What about
What was
YOLO?
Yeah, YOLO.
YOLO is like.
What's YOLO?
You only live once.
So the next thing I have on the list is I hate it when you're at a bar or restaurant and you get a wobbly table.
Hate the wobbly table.
You gotta wedge something underneath it, coasters and.
Hence, we keep these coasters.
They're also great for not getting roofies in your drink. I hate being
roofied.
And the only real good use for a Splenda packet
Pretty much.
is a wobbly table.
Or the brown sugar. Who uses brown sugar anymore?
I love brown sugar.
Why do you put your hand up? Nobody can see it.
I'm waving to the crowd. Hi, Mom! My mom watches every show. But then again, she can't figure out how to answer her new phone either, so. How about people when they don't pick up their dog crap?
Now, doing what I do for a living, finding that, going across the lawn, not cool. Not cool at all.
Yeah, but see, that's one of the beauties about having a really big dog like Leo.
Oh, you can see
You
that
never
pile
ever,
away.
no, you'll never ever step in one of Leo's craps.
Oh, it looks
You
like
might
an
trip
anthill.
over it.
I think it's an anthill.
You might trip over it or stub your toe on it, but you're never going to step in it.
How big are the shit bags that you take?
He takes his Zeller's bag.
Damn,
all the old
I'm
Zeller's
at $1.
bags.
Clink! Clink, clink! Here's another quarter for the swear jar. No, but seriously, that is one of the worst things ever. Like I had this lady the other day walking by the house with her dog, dropped a turd right in the front lawn. I see her look up the street, see her look down the street, and I'm at the front window, man, and I'm just like,
You're ready to go full Roger.
I was ready.
Don't
snap that door open.
Crooked.
Yeah.
You're-
Snap that door open.
Yeah.
Hey! Dumpy
you
started
up to?
coming out. Did you want a bag to borrow?
And it's true.
But she did pick it up. I think it was because Adam across the road was out starting his car or something, but she
Either
felt
way.
obligated.
Yeah.
But I honestly,
Busted.
I probably would have ran out my slippers, picked it up barehanded, and threw it at her.
Oh, I don't think I'd go
don't
that
know if I
far.
would have went.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
little.
no.
That's
it's just-
passful, Steve.
It's
That's
just shit.
Yeah, I was walking. Here's a funny story for you, Matt. Matthew and I.
$1, sir. $1.
A buck and a quarter.
Matthew and I took Leo for a walk there a couple of weeks ago, and it was at night.
Oh.
And so Leo drops on right at the side of the road, and I grabbed the bag, and I buy those dollar store bags. They're not a bad size. So you turn it inside out, you put your hand inside
Like
it.
the ones that you put turkeys in?
No, yeah.
Those would be perfect for Leo, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just like a normal size poop bag. And so I put it, stick my hand in inside out, and I reach down, and I'm grabbing to pick it up, and I guess because it was a steamer, I guess as soon as the bag touched it, it like stuck to it. So instead of allowing me to cradle the poop to pick it up. It actually stayed in one spot. So when I stuck my hand underneath the cradle, there was no bag. It was all hand. And I'm like half a block away from the house. Now
You're doing the claw.
with fresh steam around my head. You know.
And that's when you leave the bag there too. You're
No,
just like,
so you do the grass wipe with your hand.
But you're still doing the claw all the way
But you
home.
just know.
The claw.
So you know, right? You just know it's on there, and you're tempted. Eh? Like you want to look at. You want to do the sniff test, but I didn't.
The crap.
The taste test.
No.
Hey.
Oh, that shit. Hey.
Hey, that's $1.50.
Hey.
I'm at $1.50 now.
Okay, what about how about this one? And I think you did it the other day. You called me, your friend. You were on the cell phone. I think you were going through Tim Hortons drive-thru or something. But talking on a cell phone while you're at a store counter or going through a drive-thru.
Oh, I feel like smacking the phone right out of their hands.
Yeah, like seriously.
Granted, if you can multitask where you shut it down for half a second so you can finish your transaction without impeding 19, 20 people behind you.
No, I wouldn't.
I disagree. I think it's completely disrespectful when you walk up to that counter and the person.
I never had the phone on at the counter.
No,
I would have been in the drive-through. Would have been a
the Bluetooth,
hands-free, and
yeah.
that is. I will admit this to go a little off topic. That little Bluetooth, the Jabra, is it the Jabra?
Jabra.
It is phenomenal.
It's great.
It's a fantastic Bluetooth. Worth the money.
Yes, welcome to the Digital Report,
Yeah.
the Bluetooth review.
This week, Mark is going to review the Bluetooth.
Okay. Sorry.
So yeah, no, I went to pick up Lynn a coffee at Starbucks. Yeah, I know, $8. And the guy in front of me was literally talking on his phone, and the girl's like, "What can I get you?" And he's like, yeah. And he's like ignoring her talking on his phone. I wanted to just punch him right in the back of the head.
Why didn't you say something?
I would have said something. Oh, yeah. And I would have been so nice about it.
I didn't
It's
have
insulting.
to because the girl at Starbucks, she said, "What can I get you?" A second
for
time,
her.
and she directed it right at him.
Oh,
Good for
nice.
her.
Yeah, no, she dialed him in. Not
need
as
that
much
sometimes.
as I drop kicked to those.
The
stones from
Starbucks
behind.
got robbed there at Mapleview yesterday.
Guy
That was
made
the one I
off
was
with-
at.
They only got $130. Like, where's the rest of the money? It's like
So-
$5 a fucking coffee.
Yeah, everybody pays by debit.
$100.75.
Everybody pays by MasterCard.
You have
When they're
to
firstborn, you have to take all of everybody's firstborn to pay for the coffees.
Okay, that leads us into the next one, which is people talking to the movies.
I lose my mind. We got into a fight in high school because of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, somebody was talking behind us, and we're the teenagers. We were the teenagers, and we got into a fight with somebody that was talking in a movie theater. There was good jerseying going on.
we were
Nowadays, what do you pay to go to the movies now?
$85.
Yeah.
Well, last time I went to the movies and I had that something happened was I took the boys and my dad to the Bayfield cinemas. You know, the Bayfield Mall.
Yep.
That's a great place to go to the movies. It's old school, small little theater,
Yeah.
comfy seats.
50 people make it
It's
in there.
cheap. Their prices are cheap. They have great popcorn, not as good as mine. But we're sitting
Are you
there.
making some tonight?
I'll make some.
It's the only
Okay.
reason we really came over.
We'll get there. But yeah, these teenagers behind us were talking, and they were like being loud and yipping and everything else. And I turned around and I stared at the one kid and I said, "One more word and I'm going to knock your teeth out." And
Really?
they all just, and I felt really bad
Because you crossed
because
that
when I turned around and looked and said it, like the kids were completely oblivious to the fact that it was like
They
they
had
weren't
no-
doing it to be dicks. They were just
They
you
didn't
know-
know the etiquette.
right. They were just sort of caught in the moment.
How do you not know the etiquette? You're at a
Because their
movie
parents
theater.
never fucking taught them. Yeah, I'll pay $0.25 for that.
No, but
Just
these.
so you know, you're at $1.
Yeah,
I'm
but
$1.75.
you
You're
know-
still at 0.
no, I said shit earlier. I said
And now he's at 50 cents.
so, but anyway, these kids. There's kids who really couldn't give a crap about what you think.
Oh,
or what
yeah,
you say.
they-
And then there's other kids who are legitimately like. I put the fear of God in them. Like this kid was. I thought he
You're
was
also
gonna
pretty
cry.
intimidating, Rob. You're like 90
Well-
feet tall, and I'm sure you were wearing a sweater, so you're.
And I have old man strength too. So
And Your hair's perfect. That's a little intimidating.
How's my hair perfect?
Not today.
Not
Isn't it
today.
cool?
It's not today. But normally, it's perfect.
Okay, so you know what? That
Jerry
number
Jones
5
hair.
kind of leads into the next one,
Herpes.
which happens every time.
That's a pet peeve. Herpes.
Herpes. Yeah. It was actually kids kicking the back of your seat when you're at a hockey game or at the movies.
Well, you know what? In I think with that though, you would turn around and you'd look at that person,
The parent.
and just say, "Hey, listen, they kicking my seat. Can you?"
They would
and then if
understand.
they don't,
It's the parents that just kind of like, oh, I'm on my phone, I'm going to be texting, and the little Johnny's over there.
is that how
throwing
they do
stuff.
it?
Oh, pretty much.
I'm on my phone.
Like, oh my god, like, what? All right. No, like,
That, you know what?
I've been on airplanes with kids
How
kicking
could it
my
not be a
seats.
pet peeve? And then you just tell the parent, and it's usually taken care of anyways.
But
Right?
yeah, no, I've had it done on airplanes where it's not like you can get up and move, and the kids just hammer in the back of the seat.
Well, I remember.
Oh, man,
I remember
little Johnny.
being at a hockey game, and someone was kicking the back of our seat, and a buddy of ours, who I'll remain nameless, he turned around and gave the glare to the mom, and the mom never said anything. He turned around and glared at the kid, and then glared at the mom, and still nothing was done. So when it happened the third time, he turned around and yelled at the kid, "Stop it!" And the kid looked like he just found out there was no Santa Claus.
Wait, there's no Santa?
Well,
Sorry.
just hypothetically, if there
Like,
was,
if there
Son
wasn't-
of a...
No,
I said
Steve, there is.
hypothetically, if there
There
wasn't.
is.
Okay.
If there
thank
wasn't.
you. Thank goodness, because like I've been so good this year.
Son of you know what? I'm gonna take another 50 cents on here, make it even $2. Son of a fucking bitch! That Phil Kessel scored again. I think.
Fat Phil?
Pizza Phil.
Fat
You
Phil.
know what? I'll you know. That wasn't even a
I
thought.
think he set it up. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
cares?
You know what?
Okay, I got 2 more
All
on the
right.
list. Let's not
Okay.
drag this out. Okay, the next one on the list is, of course, my biggest pet peeve, which is people throwing cigarette butts out the window of their cars.
The interesting that the Fort McMurray fire might have been started by that,
Absolutely. And the second one that happened last week was started by a cigarette
and the
butt.
Gravenhurst ones too.
And the Gravenhurst one.
There's 3 in Gravenhurst the same day.
What's
It is $110 fine for litter highway, and I did caution 4 people this week and said that we're gonna start clamping down. Don't worry, I will be. I'll look at.
The love, the fear of God is put into a lot of
I'll
people.
tell you
when
what
those
I did
lights
see
aren't coming on.
after though was I seen the street cleaner on Dunlop Street cleaning the sidewalks and the corners of like at the curb.
yeah.
It was gross. The amount of cigarette butts that
Oh,
were
yeah.
downtown because of the bars, right? You know, people smoke and then they just flick them.
You know
there
what?
should be ashtrays down there.
No,
Yes?
they should just not fucking throw them on the ground.
No, there should be ashtrays down there, like the ashtrays.
Provided
that
for
clean
them.
Yeah.
The sand one, not the stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just
Fire
going to
trap
continue to
ones.
get
Alright.
more and more angry. So now it's your turn to get angry. So the last one on the list is loud chewers.
let me tell you a little something. I understand
The hands are going.
that celery chips, they are crunchy. And yes, it is my own little OCD thing that I don't like that, so I have to get over it. But the fact is, when people chew with their mouth open and they're, don't.
He's gonna punch you in the face.
Like seriously,
He's got his
Like,
hand open
I-
to slap him.
it drives me nuts because you have to realize dogs lick themselves, do whatever, and it's loud. I can get by. But I've actually told people in movie theaters, when you talk about movie theaters, I turn around and I said, can you please eat normal or I'm going to knock the fucking popcorn out of your hand. $2.25. And it bugs me that much. And for some strange reason, on one of the ships I was on in the Navy, this one guy would sit across from me every time. And it took like... I tried to keep my composure. And it was unbelievable how bad he ate. I've never been so passionate, so angry about something.
I can see Mark right now. How'd you like to trade in that bagel for a jawbreaker?
Yes, it is my biggest pet peeve.
I'll be honest, one of my pet peeves, the one that really tickles my nutsack, no swearing, still vulgar. That's right. Is when like on social media, if you write somebody or you had to take the time out of your day to write something to somebody, acknowledge the fact that you did that. And anything. Like, if you ask a question, just answer it. It just drives me nuts. I don't know why. It's one of those things where it's like, I took the time out of my day. I'm not trying to pick you up. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to do anything like that. Just answer the stupid question that I asked, or just drop me off Facebook altogether. I don't give a shit.
He doesn't,
I really don't.
He doesn't give a shit.
$75.25.
Okay, listen. Okay, let's go into fun facts. I got a couple of real fun ones here for you.
All right.
Okay, and you cannot argue with this, although today is Sunday, it feels like a Saturday night, right?
It does feel like Saturday, yep.
Okay, research has shown that people are the happiest at 7:26 on Saturday nights.
And it is exactly not 7:26.
No, but think about our normal Saturday night.
That is true.
No, a normal Saturday night, we're halfway through the first period. The popcorn is out.
Oh, popcorn.
Right? You're like halfway through your first drink. 7:26 Saturday nights.
I'm not
people are
halfway
at their
through my
happiest.
first drink. Guaranteed.
7:26? No,
that's a good number.
That's about right.
Yeah. Not
Why?
tonight.
And who made this 7:26?
I don't know.
The same people
Researchers.
The same people that did the sex survey.
Yep.
And what was the other survey?
Researchers at beach resorts. Okay, I got something for you to try here. I want both of you to try it. Okay. You're sitting. Okay, so now I want you to lift your right foot. Hey, Renee, you want to stop texting
Sorry.
there? So, okay, now start making clockwise circles with your right foot.
Okay.
Okay?
Nobody can see this. It's happening.
Am I going
It's
the right
happening.
way?
That's right.
Yes, you are. You're
Okay.
rotating.
So now I want you to raise your right hand and make counterclockwise circles.
Oh!
Your foot follows your hand.
That's awesome. The hand, not your finger. Move your hand around. Wax on,
Yeah.
wax off. There you go.
No,
Oh,
you're
it's like-
supposed to go. You're supposed to go counterclockwise.
Yeah, that's clockwise.
This is
Counterclockwise is
counterclockwise.
this way.
And which way is your foot going?
Counterclockwise. That's a great fun fact that has no meaning on my life. That's
Yeah.
great.
No, but it's fun to try.
Those are 2 minutes we'll never get back.
Right. Okay, well, now listen. I'm about to ruin Star Wars for everybody. So, you know
It got
Yoda?
quiet.
Ooh, Yoda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the person who does the voice of Yoda is the same person who does the voice of Miss Piggy.
Ruined.
And now that you know that, now that you know it,
Kermit.
do you not hear the similarity? Can
Yeah,
you hear
Yeah,
it now?
really, yeah.
The roll.
What the what?
The roll.
Wait,
The roll.
She doesn't have a roll.
she doesn't have a roll. Miss Piggy's not Spanish.
She's got a roll. She rolls through her throat.
Oh, Kermit.
Hey, there, Kermit the Frog here. Hi, Piggy. Oh, Kermit.
Oh, Kermit.
Wait,
Why
then
did you
do
come
they-
here and smack my porky ass?
Oh, Piggy,
You
how
know
are
what?
you doing?
I've had a long day of electrical, okay? I may or may not have almost left Jen in the dark for a few hours.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I brought a hot dog.
I wonder if Kermit the Frog ever accidentally elbowed Miss Piggy in the boob.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, see, that whole thing was just hilarious. I don't care what anybody said. I've been kicked in the nuts. I didn't have to leave the room because I was so emotionally distraught that I couldn't cast a vote.
You know what? Either way, politicians, they're all the same. And it...
Shifty.
When you look at the social media, the Facebook, and it just... I throw stuff out there just to get people going, and I love it.
You? Stir the pot? No!
Nah.
I despise the fact that these people think that Justin Trudeau was out of line in what he did. You know what he did? He walked over there,
took control,
reached through, grabbed the guy, pulled him through, that they were not going to let him through.
No. And to top it all off, it wasn't a liberal, it was a conservative that he went and helped.
He's just like he didn't get the flying drop kick like over in Korea and all those other places over there.
Those guys go ballistic. Like over in the Ukraine,
like
those guys are going across the table, dropping each other.
Like they didn't even kick over any furniture.
No.
Like, it just makes me laugh because it was like the NDP was blocking the conservative guy, and the prime minister of our country took control and saw the lady got elbowed in the boob.
It's
and
not
you
like
know
he
what?
punched her
I've
in the
grabbed
head.
like
Oh yeah, she played it up.
I've grabbed.
She
boobs.
played it up like a soccer player.
Actually, I've slapped an
Come
ass.
on, that's true.
I've slapped lots of asses, grabbed some boobs. Like, there's lots of stuff that I've done by accident.
Yeah.
Totally by accident. Like, they bend over and I slap them in the ass. It happens. Whatever, you know? It's not... Whatever.
It's not like you speed bagged him.
Nah. Like, if you watch the video, he doesn't even react. He just was like, yeah, whatever. Right? It's not like he was like, ugh. He didn't LeBron James it.
Did he do the big, Oh, he did it?
She LeBron James it.
Yeah.
She went flying. My boob! My boob! I believe you tweaked my nipple.
And speaking of, that's another episode of The Idiot Show.
All right, number 7 is in the books.
Number 7.
Until
I
next
can't
time.
wait for number 8. Raising us!
Cheers!
All you bastards.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. The Idiot Show!